last month I went to New York City and did a photography workshop with Alex Webb and his wife Rebecca, which was a fantastic workshop, and I think it was like the best thing I've done for myself this year. Yeah, but it also meant I had like a week of photographing in New York City, which was kind of great. The point wasn't to make the best possible photograph that I could make, but more to learn something new, get a bit of input instead of as much output as possible. So that's kind of how I approached that whole trip. Basically, I had a week of sunny weather, which is exactly the type of conditions I enjoy shooting in. So lots of golden light, like with the sunsets, also the sunrises. Although I didn't make sunrise like every day, because in summer it's like 6 a.m. and yeah, and there was also a bit of a schedule in general. And yeah, it got a bit hot, but I guess that's to be expected. Anyways, I kind of get the whole New York City and street photography hype, because there's just so much craziness and life happening in the streets. It's like pretty insane. I don't think you have that in any other American city, or like, I mean, in Europe there's stuff going on, but it's probably not as, people aren't as extroverted, so in that sense it's like a pretty cool place. By the end of the trip I kind of got a feeling for how the city works and the kind of rhythm that it has and where to go, and that was kind of cool. But I think so when you shoot in your home city or hometown, you know exactly how things work, and you know where to go where, and maybe that you still have some things to explore, but in general you have a bit of an idea what's going to happen. Whereas a city that has 8 million people living in it, that when you're visiting, I mean, everybody knows the city from, I don't know, maybe you've been there before, or movies, just in general pop culture, but you don't know everything. So yeah, so it's also just nice to explore, like photography aside, and yeah, that's kind of also like how you understand like the culture, and that will in turn also influence the photography in itself, because like you need to understand to get something good. In the end, the trip was more about learning something new and not necessarily about creating the best possible images. To progress, we also have to have a bit of room for error.
Hace más tiempo.